Welcome back to the Pursuit of Accuracy. I'm Josh, and today's a little bit of a different video. We're starting inside the gun room here, and yeah, we have the Ruger here on the table, and it's more like an operating table today because if you've been watching the channel, you've seen on the last videos that, well, this thing has really underperformed, and it's never really been a great shooter for me. And yeah, I have been cleaning it, but I've been cleaning it kind of like my other rifles, which have very custom high-end barrels. And so today I decided it's time to take a second look at this. We are going to give this a run for the money. So what we're going to do is, I've kind of already started cleaning this. I am going to throw some of this JB bore compound through it. I don't know how much of that I will show you. We are checking the torques. I'm checking everything. And then we're going to head back out to the range tomorrow morning because we're doing this at night. And hopefully we're going to improve on what we have seen, because I'm not ready to just put a new barrel on this yet. I think this should be capable of 0.4 inch groups at 50 yards. And it's been shooting basically 0.8 to 1 inch, which is really bad. So we're giving this a second look, but we're not going to quit. But more importantly here, this is the beginning. We're not giving up on this. If we take this back out on the range in this video and it still shoots terribly, with good quality ammunition, then we're going to do what we have to do. But for today, we're simply just going to do some more in-depth maintenance things, and I will show you guys some snippets of that. But more importantly, we're going to get out to the range, we're going to shoot this, and hopefully we're going to have this thing shooting at least semi-decently. Alright, so before we do the JB bore compound, bore paste, whatever you want to call it, I wanted to show you guys the inside of this chamber here. So we're at the chamber. You see, nothing too crazy. But as we come into the barrel, and I've cleaned this up most of the way, anything left we'll be able to tackle with the JB. But as you can see in here, there are these significant tooling marks / ridges. We'll see more and more of them as we go. But it looks, and you can see there's some imperfections, but it looks like these areas are picking up lead to me. So I wanted to show you this. Let's see if we can find some decent ones in here. And we're quite a ways up the bore now. Still we're seeing these. Yeah, look at that guy. That's pretty intense. And there it looks like we're picking up a lot of lead. So hopefully this bore paste is going to help, and I'm going to show you that after. Alright, so we have run two, let me get close, two ultra disgusting patches through the RPR. Yeah, and we've cleaned it up a little bit, so that's just two JB bore compound soaked patches. And I kind of worked them back and forth. I don't think I've done enough to do anything real crazy, but let's take a look. So obviously we're still going to see those. I don't think there's any getting rid of those. But before, they were pretty dirty, and you could tell that they were like grabbing, like lead and things like that. Like that one's still pretty pronounced. I'm not sure that we're going to be able to exactly fix that with JB bore compound, but the bore's looking considerably better. Alright, so we got a couple more patches down, about as much as we're going to do. As you can see, we've cleaned this up quite a bit. It's a little wet because I do have some carbon remover that I was just wet patching through here. You know, we still have the deformations we did have. The barrel overall is looking a lot better. And some of this is just, you know, patch stuff. But overall, it's looking a lot better. About as good as I think we're going to be able to get this factory barrel. And like I said, we've checked all the torques. We've kind of cleaned up the bolt. Let's see, this one looked really bad before. Still not great. But yeah, I think we've done enough to see if this is going to make a difference. So we're going to head out to the range. We're going to shoot some groups from some ammo we've already previously kind of shot and tested. That way we'll know. And hopefully we're back where we need to be. All right, so little bit of wind, couple mile an hour. We got a couple different lots of Lapua Polar Biathlon. I know it's warm, I'm in a t-shirt, but I brought out Ely Match and the Lapua Polar Biathlon because those are the last two kinds of ammunitions we shot out of this. And as I recalled, I think this was shooting like 2 MOA, like 1-inch groups at 50. So we're gonna see if the effort we put in yields any results. Should be fairly close. This is the first lot. I do have about 10 foulers through this, so maybe it will get a little bit better as we go. So far, I do not feel like this is MOA groups. No. So, yeah, I think that's my goal today. You know, after torquing everything down, cleaning everything up, stripping the barrel, getting everything kind of back in tune for the factory rifle, I was kind of hoping to get MOA results. Not expecting, but hoping. All right, second line of Lapua Polar Biathlon. A little bit better. Still throwing wild flyers out though. Yeah, I mean, maybe a little bit of improvement. Nothing crazy. Like, I mean, it's a little bit better from what I remember of what we shot. We're gonna move on to the Ely. And I'm gonna shoot basically 20 rounds of this first lot, 10 for foulers, just to get some of this Ely lube in the barrel. Although I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference, but hopefully we'll be surprised. Yeah, and if this is looking the same, then we're really gonna have to start thinking about what's gonna happen next. I mean, you guys saw the inside of the barrel. I don't think that, you know, leaving that is ever gonna be the right thing to do because it's just looks bad in there. Nothing precision about what I saw in there. So I think we're gonna have to replace the barrel, but like I said, I was really hoping to get this to kind of shoot MOA. Come on, there we go. All right, so I'm gonna go to that last target and I'm gonna shoot these 10. All right, so I shot this really fast, not really looking for accuracy, but let's start and let's see what we get. Even though I was shooting those fast, what I was seeing was not very promising. Wow. We have some wind, but not that much wind. Okay, those are probably the worst split groups I've ever seen in my life. I'm just gonna randomly pick one more lot. I'm not gonna continue to shoot good, like Ely Match ammunition and Lapua out of this rifle when it's grouping like that. You know, it's not uncommon for a rifle not to like all the lots, you know, but when it doesn't like it, you know, typically maybe it's gonna be MOA or it's gonna put 3 or 4 in the same hole and then, you know, maybe throw one out, like, you know, a little outside of the group. But what this rifle is doing is far beyond that. So I'm willing to waste about 10 more rounds of Ely Match. We're gonna see if this fares out any better on the next 2 groups. And then, yeah, we'll be looking at doing some major upgrades to this rifle. Unfortunately, I was hoping, I was going to be happy to just keep this on the shelf if it would just shoot MOA, because I think that's reasonable expectation out of the Ruger Precision Rimfire. But when it's shooting like this, obviously mine is a bad example of a Ruger Precision Rimfire, so we can't live with that. We're gonna have to do something about it. But yeah, let's see what this last little bit of evenly match does. Well, what in the world? Okay. How did that happen? I mean, literally you're looking at what I'm looking at. Like oh my Lord. I think that was this lot over here. Well, let's see if it'll repeat it. Wow, that is a crazy difference. How is this possible? Well, let's shoot one more out of this. First group, I mean, I live with that all day, every day. I don't know if it's just that picky or the stars have aligned or what. But you did see we did have one just kind of leak out. And that wasn't wind. The wind's actually going the opposite direction. But maybe we have one lot out of everything we got that shoots decent. This thing's fighting back. All right, one more group. I mean, I don't know. We're gonna have to shoot one more group because if there's two people watching this video that didn't expect it, it was me and you. We're gonna shoot 5 more. I mean, I don't even know where I got this lot of ammo from. I don't know if this is like, I don't even think I have more of this. But the fact is that I think if this still holds together, what we found is this thing is just going to be insanely picky on ammunition. We have to decide if we're going to live with that, because now we're seeing it's capable with the right ammunition. If you've got a year and a half to find it, this gun is capable of doing something, maybe. So I don't know. Maybe we'll keep it around. Maybe we'll do something different with it. We're going to put a 1/10 of right into this, and we're going to come down 1/10. We're going to shoot at the top left corner of that last target we shot at, which is, I think, 20. Okay, I don't even know where that one went. It may have went in the same hole, but I have no idea. Maybe it did go in the same hole. Maybe it dropped down, or I don't know. It potentially went in the same hole. Okay, I can't account for the second shot. You guys can, because you saw it on camera. I can't. I got this thing maxed out at 25 power. This is a ED-PRS Gen 2 Discovery optic. All right, scope for the money. Decent glass, but this thing is a super lightweight setup, and the gun does hop a tiny bit. We're gonna move over. I'm gonna put some, I think I went the wrong direction here. We need to go left a couple of clicks. So I think that would be that way. Yeah. All right, we're gonna move over one square. We're gonna do top left of 19. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, so it's not crazy. It's capable of having some really good groups, but at this point, I honestly need you guys to let me know. Do we keep looking for ammo for this? Do I try something else with this barrel? Is there a trick you know? I think at this point it's obviously the barrel and it's super picky. Or do we just upgrade? And if we upgrade the barrel, I really don't know the options out here. You guys let me know what the common upgrades are, what the upgrades you guys want to see are. I'll reach out to those companies, see if we can get them involved with this. And maybe we make this an entire build series to see how good we can make it with every aftermarket bolt-on part you can put on here. I don't know. You guys let me know what you want to do here, and I will be happy to oblige. The majority vote will win. And, you know, of course, whatever seems more appealing to me is going to have a little bit of influence in that. But as always, I appreciate you guys watching. Catch you on the next one.